Good morning, students. Today we'll be starting with a new chapter, that is coordinate geometry. I hope this graph part you know, all of you. The axis is, we have two axes, that is the x-axis and y-axis, and how many quadrant are there, these things you already know, and how this plotting is done you also know. Just here what I've written, see, first quadrant is having the plus plus, second quadrant is having minus plus, and third quadrant we having minus minus, and fourth quadrant is having plus minus. First of all, here this is a Cartesian plane I've drawn over here. Here we have axis means x and x dash, and here is the y and y dash. This part, this x part is all is having 1, 2, 3. I've written over here 1, 2, 3, 4. These are all are positive. Here is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've written these are all are positive. But here I've written what when it is starting. This is the intersection point of x-axis and y-axis is called the origin. The origin value is 0 comma 0. Here from here, see, you can understand this is a number line type of number line also. Here if it is 0, then from this left hand side will be minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, like this. When it is the x-axis comes, this totally full part, this full part is coming only minus, and here also same thing, y-axis coming also minus. Now different values will be given, you have to plot it in the graph paper. Okay, and the question when you are doing the graph paper, you should cover the 80% of the graph, as because in the icse rules we know that the graph paper should be covering 80% of the graph. Now we have written one thing, that 2 comma 4 I've written one value, that is the coordinate I've written here. The 2 is what, x coordinate, or it is called abscissa, or y coordinate I've written it is called as ordinate. That means what, both these things, abscissa and ordinate together, it is called coordinate. Okay, and this having 2 comma 4, that means this are plus, this is also plus. That means which quadrant it will go, it will go to first quadrant. Okay, now I've taken one example. I've taken to represent in the graph. I've taken one example. That example is that solve the graphically the equation of 4x minus 3y equal to 0 and 2x plus 3y minus 18 equals 0. Also find the area of triangle formed on x-axis. See what I've written over here. First I've written the second equation. I've written the mistake. I've written the second equation. You can start with the first equation. Before starting of this particular questions, always you have to make one table, so that you should have the three values. That means three values. I'm telling that x value will be also 3, y value also 3. There will be 3 coordinates. Until and unless you have 3 value with 3 coordinates, you cannot draw the straight line. We know that collinear. Remember collinear. What is collinear? What collinear is that all the 3 points lying in the same line, that is the straight line, that is termed as a collinear points or collinear line. Here also same thing. When the equation will be given, you have to make it 3 values. Here I have drawn one box, x and y I have written. Okay, after filling up, see what I've written. I've just transposed the 18 to this side. Now 2x plus 3y equals to 18. Now I've taken at x, I've taken as x, let us assumption I've taken. When you find out the value, when you put the value, you will see that both the values should come in whole number. Either y should come in whole number, either both, it's either not, both the x and y value should come in whole number. And more things we will discuss in the live classes also. Just have a look on this part. Now x value I have taken as 0. Let assumption I have taken, then putting the value 0 over here, then 2 into 0 will be 0. Then what is coming? 3y equals to 18. That y value is coming 6. Same thing, next I have taken x value is 3. Then taken 3 into 2 is coming 6. 6 minus 18 minus 6 are coming. This thing, the second step. Now 3y equals to 4, means y equals to 4 coming. Now put the value 4. Now here the x comma y means was 0 comma 6, 3 comma 4, and here also same thing, 6 comma 2. The same thing again I have done with the first equation. First equation I have done taken as minus 3. This will be minus 3, this will be minus 12 will be coming to the 3y equals to minus 12. Then y value will also come in minus 4. See, there is no problem in taking minus and plus, but you have to make sure that the value should come in the whole number. Okay, after calculation all the things, some mind calculation is also required, but you have to think that you should come in a whole number, either x means all x and y. The same thing I have done the plotting over here also. See the coordinates I have written 3, 4, 0, 0 and 6, 8. Now we are going to plot in the graph paper. See, I have done plotting over here. I have done the second equation plotting. What is given? 0, 6 and 3, 4 and 6, 2. 0, 6, where it will be 0, 6, x is 0, y value is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've written over here, and 0, 6 means x value 0. That means what? The plotting will be done on this part only, on y axis. And same thing, 3, 4 is coming. 1, 2, 3, and y is coming 1, 2, 3, 4. Next is coming 6, 2. X value is coming 6, 2. See, x value is coming. Sorry, its coordinate is coming 6, 2. Then x value is coming 6. Then from here plot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 I have done over here. Okay, now I plot the part over here 6, 2. 2 means what? 1 and 2. See, this one and this one. This is coming 6, 2. Now what you have to join a line. This is a line I have drawn. But now fully you have to draw. Okay, that should touch both the axes. That means what? This is touching the x-axis already, and here also touching the x-axis, y-axis here touching, and here it's touching the x-axis. The same thing, same plotting is done in this part also. Okay, when I'll give the PDF also, will be just look onto this graph paper also. Now see, which is forming one triangle. You can see the triangle. Here is forming two triangles. See, here is one formed triangle. Here is also forming one triangle. But in the question, it is asked that, see, find the area of triangle formed on x-axis. X-axis. X-axis means what? Where this is forming? The x-axis. This is the triangle. We have to find the area of the triangle. If it is told to find the area of the triangle on y-axis, that time we should have find out this triangle area on y-axis. Now it is told x-axis, then you have to find this one. Now how many? See, in this particular triangle, we know the sum of the what is the area of the triangle formula? Half into base into height. Here the base is what? 1. See, 1 unit, 2 unit, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 units, and the perpendicular, just see from this vertex point and from this the base part, 1, 2, 3 and 4. This total, see, this is 1 unit. That means what? Here from here is 1 unit, here from is second unit, third unit and the fourth unit. Now we are getting that half into base into what you can do it. Now I have written, see, area of triangle PQR, half into base into height, we know the formula. Now half into base is what? 9 and height is coming 4. Cancel this one, you will getting 18 square unit. You should write to square it, as because why square unit I have written, as because here is not mentioned in the question any centimeter or meter. That time you have to write down square unit. Okay, I will give some homework on from these 2 or 3 exercises. Try to solve it out, and if you are having doubt, you can discuss in the live classes. Till that, have a nice day. Goodbye.